My hair loss began to affect me at about 30. I noticed as my hair loss increased and my hairline sort of recessed up, I felt more and more self-conscious about my appearance. And then if my hair got wet or the wind was blowing a certain way, you could see through it more easily, and I just wasn't comfortable with it. Hair loss affected my self-esteem in actually several ways. In the dating environment, I felt just a little bit uncomfortable about certain situations. Going out with my friends, we'd go out to dance and have a good time, and if my hair was sort of suspect that night, I just felt less confident, and I would sort of lay back and just kind of let them have most of the fun, and I got old. Before my hair transplant, I had the old hair plug process done. And if you've ever seen that, you know how horrendous it looks. Hair plug for 20, 25 hairs in a single hole in rows across your forehead, and it looked terribly unnatural. Unfortunately, that was permanent. But as you can see now, my new transplant is sophisticated, they're micrografts, it's soft, it's flowing, there's nothing about it that looks unnatural. And that's what I like. A couple of the criteria that I used in choosing PAI Medical Group is I wanted a company that was innovative. I wanted a company that was sort of cutting edge, if you will, but not bleeding edge. A company that knew what they were doing, had proven processes and techniques, but more importantly, they delivered a lot of value for the dollar. And with PAI Medical Group, the multi-unit grafting process they offer is, bar none, the best out there. As far as discomfort during the procedure, I had a little prickling sensation right here for about 90 seconds. It was a little worse than a mosquito bite, but for me that was about it. After the procedure, I had a little tight feeling along the back of my head for just a few days. Nothing, not a problem. In fact, I returned to work the same day of the procedure. I was treated so professionally during my transplant procedure. The staff was caring, they were accommodating, they were professional. At every turn, they took care of me, and I was so overwhelmed. The physician called me the night of the procedure. The consultant called me the next day or two. I got a wonderful thank you letter and card in the mail. A couple of weeks later, they called to check on me. It couldn't have been better. I was very, very impressed. My transplanted hair began to grow about 3 to 4 months after my procedure. At first, I wasn't sure if it was really my transplanted hair or if it was my mind. But after the weeks came and went and the months came and went, more and more hair began to grow and fill in and thicken. And there was no doubt I had more hair. Take your time. Do your research. Find a company that specializes in hair restoration. Find a company that's innovative, where you make sure you maximize your value in the procedure. And most importantly, find a company that you feel comfortable with. That's what I did, and the rewards were excellent. If I had to do the procedure over again, I would do it sooner, not later. My advice to anyone thinking about having this done is don't wait till your hair loss is advanced. Do something about your hair loss in the early stages. That way your appearance stays consistent throughout your lifetime.